city lights were cold, just like the pavement beneath his paws. They called him, well, they didn't call him anything really, just Shoo or Get Away. But if he had a name, it would have been Rusty. His fur, matted and dirty, was the color of old iron left out in the rain too long. Rusty didn't know when he was born, but he knew hunger. There was a constant ache in his belly, sharper than the winter wind that whipped around the alley corners. He spent his days dodging cars and angry shopkeepers, searching for scraps in overturned bins. He had learned the hard way that a reaching hand usually meant a blow, not a pat. His large amber eyes held a perpetual look of wary sadness. He watched families walking their dogs, clean, happy dogs with shiny collars, and he didn't even understand what that life was. He only knew survival. One evening, the sky turned a bruised purple, and the clouds burst. It wasn't just rain, it was a deluge. The temperature dropped drastically. Rusty, shivering violently, his thin frame soaked to the bone, desperately sought shelter. He found a small dry patch under the porch of a small house with warm yellow light spilling from the windows. He curled into a tight ball, trying to disappear into the shadows, whimpering softly. The door opened. Rusty flinched, ready to bolt back into the storm. But the voice that spoke wasn't harsh. It was soft, like warm milk. "Oh, you poor little thing," Sarah whispered. She saw two terrified amber eyes glowing in the dark. She didn't chase him. Instead, she went inside and returned with a bowl of warm chicken. The smell was intoxicating. Rusty was terrified, but hunger won. He crept forward, belly to the ground, ate ravenously, and then retreated. Over the next week, Sarah left food out every day. Slowly, very slowly, Rusty began to wait for her. The day she finally sat down on the porch steps and let him sniff her hand was the turning point. Her touch was gentle. He hadn't felt a gentle touch in forever. Eventually, she coaxed him inside. The warmth of the house was overwhelming. She gave him a bath. The water turned black with dirt, revealing a beautiful, albeit skinny, reddish gold dog beneath. She gave him a soft blanket by the fireplace. Rusty couldn't sleep. He stared at the fire, then at Sarah. He was warm. His belly was full. It felt like a dream, a fragile dream that would shatter any moment. He feared that if he closed his eyes, he would wake up back in the cold alley. A few weeks passed. Rusty was gaining weight. His fur was becoming soft. He was learning to play, discovering that a tennis ball wasn't something to eat, but something to chase. Yet the fear lingered. One day, he accidentally knocked over a vase, shattering it. He immediately ran to the corner, cowering, shaking, waiting for the inevitable shouting and hitting. Sarah came into the room. She saw the broken glass, and then she saw Rusty trembling in the corner. Her heart broke. She didn't yell. She calmly cleaned up the mess, then sat on the floor near him. "It's okay, Rusty," she murmured. "It's just a vase. You were safe here. You were always safe here." She pulled him into a hug. In that moment, feeling her steady heartbeat against his, something in Rusty finally clicked. The cold alley was gone. The fear began to melt away. He let out a deep sigh and rested his head on her shoulder. He wasn't just surviving anymore. He was home.